Jason Aldean's not backing down. Well, it would kind of be silly if he was to back down on Try This in a Small Town, because it's still the #1 song on iTunes and streaming millions of times on Spotify. But he's also not softening his stance either when it comes to the overt messaging. In her music video that was taken off of CMT, parent company, Paramount would much have you believe. Cowboys, aren't much more standoffish and individualistic. They would rather have you believe that they're cucks like Kevin Costner. But Jason Aldean doubles down on Try That in a Small Town amid pro-lynching backlash. So yeah, this is a great way and a great learning point if Anheuser-Busch is paying attention. Take a stand one way or another. Jason Aldean knows that his song was going to play well for his base. You had idiots trying to read way too much and either accidentally misinterpret or maliciously attack the video with little known facts about the events involving the scenery. Like, this is the level of these attacks that ended up working on CMT. Well, sucks to suck, I guess. Country crooner Jason Aldean has doubled down on his Try That in a Small Town amid controversy that has branded him a racist and violent bigot. Sure thing, whatever. Aldean, 46, addressed a backlash Friday between songs at his packed gig in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's been a long week. I've seen a lot of stuff suggesting this, and I'm suggesting that I'm that, he said. Eliciting boos from the crowd. Boos, like boo. I was saying boo words, not booze, like, what everybody was drinking in the crowd. According to a snippet posted on Twitter. I feel like, merch, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. You can think something all you want to. It doesn't mean it's true, he continued. What I am is a proud American. I'm proud to be here. I love our country. I want to see it restored to what it once was before all this bullshit started happening to us. I love my country, I love my family, and I will do anything to protect that. I can tell you that right now. Aldean's remarks prompted a riled up audience to chant USA as the singer acknowledged cancel culture and how it will try to ruin your life. Exactly. He applauded country music fans for seeing through the bullshit. Try That in a Small Town has been met with vitriol from absolutely no fans, and fellow musicians alike as ZMD pulled the music video, which features footage of various riots, including Black Lives Matter and Antifa, but 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, and Aldean performing in front of the Maury County Courthouse in Columbia, Tennessee, which, did you know a historic building in the South was used for racism? Whatever. Courthouse was the backdrop of a 1946 Columbia race riot, which nearly resulted in the lynching of Thurgood Marshall. Oh, he was black! Did it really, though? City also saw the lynching of Harry Cote, or Choate, whatever. It's fucking dead. The song details acts of violence, sucker punching pedestrians, all of these done by the... who exactly? Carjacking people, pulling a gun on business owners, labeling the so-called tough perpetrators as fools, and daring them to try that in a small town. Now, it was more or less just a proactive warning that if you're going to try that down here, your results of an attempted carjacking, well, it's going to stop at the attempted part. He condemns them for stomping on the American flag and setting it ablaze while warning that he is equipped with a firearm gifted from his grandfather. Oh, good. Variety crowned the track the most contemptible country song of a decade. I don't know, have you listened to country music radio? There's a lot more contemptible shit that they play on the radio waves. Well, Sheryl Crow, who just needs 15 seconds of fame. Been a hot second since she's had anybody ring her up for a collaboration. Promoting violence and called it lame. Despite the backlash, the song charted at #1 on iTunes. Yeah, exactly. Aldean denied the accusations in an Instagram story earlier this month because he's smart. He understands that, actually, people are they're gonna fuck with the song. This is gonna be a reverse Bud Light situation. Okay, so as long as I don't fumble the bag, everything's going to be fine. So yeah, that's one way the Bud Light could have taken this situation and came out prosperous. They could have stuck to their guns, could have stuck to their consumer base saying, that was a brainwave idea by somebody who's no longer in charge of the marketing department. Sorry about that. We'll just we'll just go back to the banal marketing that, was, keeping us the, #1, the best-selling beer in America. Yeah, we'll just go back to doing that. Don't mind us. Sorry about the inconvenience for a second. You would have only had to run one weekend of deeply discounted rebates instead of, just about everything that you're going to have to do in order to try to maintain your very tenuous grasp on being a relevant brand into the future. But it is what it is. Or Bud Light could have done what is going on over here. Bud Light could have decided that, nope, regardless of the backlash that's going on right now, we have many other brands under our umbrella. We're going to be here. We're going to be queer, and you better get the fuck used to it. Because here's somebody who's going to be trying to do just that. Canned cocktail, heavy emphasis on the first half of that word, gay water. That's what it's called. It's not me just being clever about it. No, it just calls itself gay water. Aims to cash in on Bud Light's Dylan Mulvaney disaster. Yes, from the other side of this. The entrepreneur launched a canned cocktail this week called Gay Water. That is aimed at, gay drinkers. Yeah, no shit. And said he is looking to capitalize on Bud Light's mistakes. Consumer backlash has called for boycotts against Bud Light. Yes, all that stuff. Get woke, go broke, all that shit. But Gay Water, which adopts a moniker the gay community has long given to simple vodka and soda cocktail. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay. Has been inspired by the dust up to become even bolder about its audience it's targeting. Founder and CEO Spencer Hoddleson told the Post, "This will probably change our marketing and maybe even distribution strategy." Hoddleson said, okay, whatever, referring to Bud Light's ill-fated tie-up with Mulvaney, which has recently set its sales tumbling 25%. But not in the way you may think. It will fuel us. It's a brand that is unafraid to fight for our community. Exactly. This is the way that you could have went. Just like you've seen the absolute success of ultra-right beer. The way that it took off, and it has been successful every step along the way. But look at also what this guy's doing. He's not going with a, gay water. It masks itself as a light beer. Dude did his market research. He knows what gays want to drink. It's vodka and seltzer. Because I diagnosed the Bud Light situation, trying to attract a much more female audience, move away from the fratty, out-of-touch humor, as an attempt to try to appeal to women who overwhelmingly aren't the beer consumers that are out there. If you want to market your seltzer brand out there, fantastic. You go ahead and do that. You want to try to snatch some market share away from the White Claw crowd? Go ahead and do it with that brand. Because women, I know some women who drink beer. Yeah. They're the fucking exceptions. We've seen the numbers before. Maybe, barely 20% of beer consumed is by women. So just fucking stop it. Know your audience. Cans, which upon launch are being currently sold primarily online, are available in 6 and 12 packs for $18.25 and $36.50 respectively. And them gays have a lot of expendable income, so could be successful. Wish them nothing but the best. This is just simple capitalism working as intended. The 6-pack only comes in a single flavor. Oh, I was going to think latex. Lime. Oh, okay. While the 12-pack features a mix of watermelon, lime, peach, and grapefruit. 30-year-old Hodson said he is using suggestive, albeit playful messaging and imagery in the Gay Water social media and website, including a provocative nod to the 12-ounce cans with a 6.1-inch height. Unless they're tapered at the end, I don't know if the jokes will hit as hard. Her mission is to destigmatize the word gay. Destigmatize the word gay by entrenching it even deeper in stereotypes? Hilarious. And start to create representation in spaces that traditionally don't have queer-owned products, let alone products with the word gay in the title. When was the last time you saw the word gay at a restaurant? I don't know, did you go out in June? Bar, a liquor store, grocery store. The word gay originally was defined as happy, and we're hoping to remind folks of that being present. As for Bud Light, their campaign lacked consistency, Hodgson said. If a brand wants to be a part of our community, the marketing plan needs to go beyond just a campaign. It includes a plan to work in the community all year round, he added, seemingly referring to Bud Light's response, or lack thereof, to the backlash. No, they're poor responses all the way around, and that's kind of what made this situation continue on in perpetuity. Hodgson told CNN Business that this was a key issue in the social media post, which saw Mulvaney enjoying herself in a bathtub. Yes, promoting for March Madness. It's like this is the perfect time to launch our gay campaign because there's so many balls and so much wood with March Madness. Oh my God. But Hodgson followed that up was the fact that they didn't understand their core audience and know enough about them. Hey, actually accurately assess the situation. Even better than Bud Light themselves. Interesting. To make matters worse, they just went silent, Hodgson added. And yeah, that dude right there, yeah, he definitely knows his marketing. And because, well, it's alcohol after all, it's marketed towards an adult-aged consumer base. The suggestive marketing, It's totally fine. Super fucking gay, though. However, supportive of the alphabet community, Hodison noted that he isn't looking to create a brand engulfed by rainbows and unicorns that you see all around Pride Month. And part of the point of launching outside of Pride Month is to reinforce the message that gay water is here to make the gay community more visible, whatever, not just a single month. Honestly, and I mean this in the best possible way, hey, best of luck in your creative endeavors. I think that you kind of keyholed yourself into a certain market by naming your product the way that it is, but there's definitely going to be room for successful seltzers. I guess you found a niche that's out there. And if you want to be an activist, be a full-blown activist. I hear that you can basically put that in remission nowadays, but there's no playing two sides of the fence on this one. You either got to go whole hog or no hog. But given the fact that it's gay water, targeting that certain community, you know what they do with hogs. Anyways, with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.